When I was in school, I was always the fat kid. Nothing ever pushed me or motivated me to do anything about myself. I was aware that I was overweight. I was aware I needed to do something, but I never really knew what. I tried different things, but there was nothing I could stick to. I was eating so much crap and so much junk. I could go and buy a full-size pizza and a 40-minute drive, and I'd get 20 minutes down the road and I'd be like, oh yeah, this pizza's gone. When that actually set in and I started to feel guilty, that was probably what led me to think, I've got to do something. I had a kid, Dexter, and I needed to change how I was for him. I didn't want to be one of those guys and one of those dads who just did nothing with their kids. I was like, how can I get involved in sports? How can I run? How can I do any of this stuff if I'm overweight? When you finally realize what you're doing wrong is when you know you need to do something right. I found the program. I was sat on my laptop one day and just Googling different things of weight loss, because at that point I knew I needed to do something, and this popped up. It started off because of the Arthur video, and I remember watching it. You kind of see this disabled veteran who's 500 pounds and he lost just like a ton of weight, and then at the end of the video he runs. I was in tears, you know, and watching that I was just, okay, if this guy can do it, I can do it. When I first signed up to the program, it really pulls you in, it makes you accountable. You've got your guidebook and you're doing your workouts, you're doing the Diamond Dozen, you're doing energy and fat burner, and you're building up and building up and building up. There were moves and there were sections that I couldn't do, but I knew that they weren't out of reach. So doing the original beginner phase into intermediate, I would find the time to fit her in, and I'd come out of there sweating like anything. But when you just feel the sweat just dripping off you and you can just tell it's working, I was just so in awe of how Dallas leads the classes and what he does and how he does it. Before any of the workshops, before any workouts, he'll sit there for 15, 20 minutes, half hour talking. You might have heard it before. It captures you in awe, and that's probably the best way to describe it. Up until I found DDP Yoga, and even since, there are things in life I can start and not stick to. DDP Yoga is probably one of the only things I've stuck at. 6 years ago, I was the fat kid, wouldn't be seen dead doing yoga, wouldn't be seen dead doing any kind of fitness. Doing the program, in the first 10 months, I'd lost 100 pounds, and I knew I needed to stick with it, you know, and it got me where I wanted to be. So I had my mat down, I'm doing the DDP Yoga level 1 workout, and my 7-year-old comes down and wanted to join in. And that for me was just kind of like fighting back the tears of joy, I guess, because after all the time of wanting to do better, and then to find my 7-year-old wants to join in, I was just like, wow, this is cool.